Yeah. Slow mo. Let me look. Yeah, turn it up. Yeah. Turn it up. Emotions normally take away your pulse.
Hey nail fam, back again with another nail tutorial. We are going to be doing some polygel nails and it is going to be the lazy girl method. I am going to be using some polygel from TOBEGlam, and these are all of the polygels here. These are from different kits from TOBEGlam. I will have a picture of the kits up on the screen if you are interested. I do have a coupon code down in the description box. So here is my base gel as well as my top gel that I will be using. The kit, one of the kits also come with a TOBEGlam branded polygel brush. And then these are the nail decorations that I'm going to be using from Charlie's Nail Art. We have some neon Frappuccino cups and we have some fimo slices of fruit. Now for this nail design, I am going to be doing the James Charles Pinkity Drinkity kind of nail design. And here are my little Starbucks charms that I got from AliExpress. I actually was supposed to do a video on some recent charms I got from AliExpress. So look out for that video coming up very soon. And some of these charms were in there. Look at how cute these little Starbucks charms are. Absolutely stunning. All right, so that's in a nutshell what I'm going to be using to create these nails. So to get started with the Femi Beauty method, I'm going to go in with a layer of base gel over the nail on the inside of the nail. I've already applied primer to the nails already. Okay, so I took out the pink neon Frappuccino slices, and then I took out 2 slices of strawberry and like 2 whole strawberry of those fimo slices. And that's what we're going to be using to place onto this nail. Now, the base gel that I applied to this nail has not been cured, so the nail is still wet, and that's the only way that you're able to actually encapsulate these little nail pieces. So I'm just gonna kind of like give them like a little diagonal kind of, I don't want them straight, I want them kind of diagonal. And I'm going to put like a strawberry, then a neon Frappuccino, then another strawberry, then a neon Frappuccino onto the nail. Now the fimo slices are on the thicker side, and the neon Frappuccino slices, they are like a strong plastic, so they won't actually bend into the shape of this nail, so I am going to have to hold them down. I'm going to take the sharper end of this rhinestone picker and just press them down into the base gel, and then I'll hold my mini UV lamp and just kind of like flash cure them for about 15 to 20 seconds. I am going to be adding in a little bit of glitter because what is life without glitter, right? So I have these kind of duo colored, kind of matte, kind of, I don't know what you call these, hexagon glitters that I got from Shein. And then I'm going to take some of this beautiful like Barbie pink fine glitter mix that I got from Charlie's Nail Art, and I'm just going to sprinkle them onto this. Listen, this was so satisfying to create. I absolutely loved this nail design. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have already seen these nails. I'm obsessed with these nails, and unfortunately I had to take these off. But anyway, I love this nail design. I do hope that you guys give this nail design a try. Like, go ahead and recreate it and put your own spin on it. It's like I felt like I was actually making a strawberry Frappuccino, to be honest, with some sprinkles, like ice cream or something. Getting sidetracked here. Back to the nail, Tia, back to the nail. So, like I said, I'm going to hold these down and give this a quick flash cure, and then we're going to move on to applying the polygel.
Yeah. Slow mo. Let me look. Turn it up.
Now that we are done flash curing, look at how beautiful that is. Like, turn your nail over, look at it just to make sure that you are satisfied. And also, even though some of it did have a little bit of bubbles, I kind of liked that there were bubbles in there because it kind of simulated like the little Frappuccino drink, like a little, you know? All right, so now we're going to go in with our polygel, and I'm going to be using all 4 of these colors to create this beautiful nail design. So I'm just going to go in and just place a small bead of each of the colors on different parts of this nail. Once I have all of the polygel down, I'm going to take my polygel brush with a little bit of isopropyl alcohol, and then I'm going to pat them into place.
I won't let it out until you let me know if you're good. Just admit it, you got it, baby. Ain't you ready to go? And you with it, you know it, lady. Damn it, baby, I know. Tell me reasons she's still here waiting. And you felt this before.
All right, so I have all of those colors pat into place, and now I'm just going to go in with the cuticle bead, and I'm going to use the lightest pink that I have here, and I'm just going to go ahead and pat this into place. And once I'm done patting, then I'm ready to actually apply it to my nail and then give it a cure. Now, once I'm done patting, I always try to turn my nail over just to make sure that I've gotten all parts of the nails. There's no cracks to the side, and I feel satisfied with it. Now, my nails are a little bit flatter than typical nails, and these long nails, they have a bit of a curve to them. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of polygel just to make sure I don't have any gaps in my nail and this fake nail here. So I apply a little bit to the center, and then I go ahead and apply it to my nail. Now, again, I do have on some foil glue around the edges of my nail. So if you see them and they look a little bit bite up, that's because I have like glue on there just to protect my skin from any polygel that might get left over on there. I did try this yesterday and it was difficult to come off, but after I applied some cuticle oil, it rubbed right off. So I'm doing it again. All right, so here's how the nails look once I have cured it under the UV lamp, and I'm obsessed with how that looks. Those neon Frappuccinos, they have like this satin kind of silky look to them. They're so pretty. You'll need to get some from Charlie's Nail Art. I have a coupon code down in the description box as well. And now I'm moving on to the ring finger here, and I'm going to be doing the exact same thing that I did on my thumb to the ring finger as well. So it's the exact same design. I apply a layer of base gel. I go in with the neon Frappuccino cups. I go in with these strawberry slices. I hold them down, give them a flash cure with my handheld flashlight, UV lamp, for about 10 to 15 seconds. And then I go in with the polygel, applying small beads to different parts of the nail, patting them down, and then finally applying it to the nail. I am going to be doing a lot of tutorials, and they might be a little bit longer for the average viewer. I'm going to try to do something a little bit shorter, but I'm doing more detailed tutorials because I have got some messages on Instagram about persons just starting out on their journey, and they wanted where to start and how to do simple things. So I want to dedicate a few longer videos to someone that is new to my channel, just joining and just want to get some ideas. So you don't have to start from the bottom. You can be super creative by doing simple steps like what I'm doing in this video. So I apologize to my subscribers that have been with me for a while and already know all of this stuff, okay? All right, so I'm just about done patting all of the polygel into place, and now I'm ready to apply this to my ring finger. Again, I'm going to go in with a small bead onto my nail bed because it's a little bit flatter than these nails are, and I'm going to go ahead and apply this to my nail. Now, sometimes you will have polygel seep to the sides, seep to the cuticle area. Just be sure to dip your polygel brush in a little bit of isopropyl alcohol and remove any of that excess. Turn your nail over and make sure that the polygel is not sticking to your skin before you give it a full cure. All right, so now let's move on to the index finger. And again, with each nail, I will be going in with a layer of base gel all over the nail and leaving that wet. So for the design for the index finger, I will be going in with a few strawberry slices onto towards the tip of the nail. We're going to be doing kind of a wacky side French. So I'm going to be using 2 polygels for this nail. I'll be starting with one color closer towards the tip of the nail and then another color towards the cuticle area of this nail. First, I'm going to go in and put down a few strawberry slices, and then we're going to push that down and give it a flash cure. Now we're going to go ahead and add some glitter, starting off again with this beautiful kind of matte pink glitter, hexagon glitter here. And then we're going to go in with that fine Barbie pink glitter from Charlie's Nail Art. All right, so now let's move on to the side fringe, and I'm going to go ahead and apply my first polygel here towards the tip of the nail. I'm going to pat this down at an angle onto this nail. So just basically one side of the nail will have this color, and then we'll move on to the cuticle area. So I'm satisfied with where I have that first set of polygel from my side French, and now I'm going to go ahead and apply this beautiful pink polygel, and that's going to be at the base of my nail, and then I will just pat it to meet it up towards that kind of clear glitter white polygel that I placed down. I'm all done now, so I can go ahead and apply it to my nail. Again, I've put on a small bead of polygel to my nail, and now I'm going to apply it and straighten it up just to make sure it looks nice. Oh, how delicious does this nail look. These strawberries, oh my goodness. Everything just is completely delicious. I really should have, made this a little scented. Should have added some strawberry scented oil to these nails, Anywho, I'm wiping off any excess polygel that I may have. Then I give this a cure under my UV lamp for 60 seconds. Are you still here? Are you still listening? If you are, please feel free to put a strawberry down in the comment section so I know that you've watched it this far. I really appreciate it. Like when you guys watch my video or in its entirety, or try to watch it, I should say. Because, sometimes we don't be on that. We don't be into watching 20, 30 minutes. I understand. I be like that sometimes too. If you have, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. You my real peoples. Okay, so look at this, look how the polygel come out just now. It look like a little snail shell. Didn't that look like a little snail shell? A beautiful pink snail shell. Okay, so for what finger are we on now? Getting sidetracked here. We have the middle finger, right? So for the middle finger, I'm going to go in with this beautiful kind of pearlescent pink polygel all over this. I'm going to do a full cover of this, and we're going to do some strawberry swirls, some strawberry icing swirls on top of this nail once I have this applied to my nail. I'm going to be using my Vetsy line art gel for this, so that'll be coming up very shortly. That's basically it for this particular nail, and then we're going to move on and finally get the pinky finger done, and then we're almost done. So just stick along just a little bit longer, almost done. So it's kind of repetitive here. Again, base gel again, and then some poly gel, and that's basically it for the application part. Okay, so all the nails are on. Look at them, guys. Look at them. I am so in love. Like, I love these nails. I really do. I hate when I make a really nice set and I have to take them off. But anyway, before I start to file and buff, the poly gel is going to be sticky underneath the nails. I'm going to go ahead and put some alcohol, some rubbing alcohol, some isopropyl alcohol, and I'm just going to wipe that sticky layer down. And then I'm going to go in with the top gel and just top gel underneath the entire nail just to make sure I don't get any stickiness and fuzz and all that stuff. Look how I put alcohol on this on my little file here. And then the everything started dropping. Like, I don't know what's going on. I was getting nervous. Eh? All right, so I'm going to grab my Melody Susie drill, and if there is any spillage that I couldn't clean up in time, I'm going to take my Melody Susie drill with my little sanding band and just go around the cuticle area of my nail, just to make it look a little bit more flush and not so press on naily looking. And once I'm done with that, then I'm still going to go ahead and use my my 100 side of this file here and just file around my cuticle area. And then I will go ahead and grab my buffer and then buff my nails as well before we move on to applying the top coat and finishing off this nail design. Hi. Okay, so here are the two line art gels that I pulled out to think. I was trying to think which one I was going to use, and I end up only just using one of these, which is the first one that I went in with. I showed that foil glue just now, just because I know my nails underneath were looking a little bit dry and crusty. So in case somebody skipped earlier and didn't hear me say that I applied foil glue on my nail as a kind of peel off, protection layer, that's why they look like that. Anywho, now let's put on some strawberry icing onto these nails. I'm just going to grab my line art gel here and just make some swirls on here. There's no strategy to this. This just glide it on there, get it on there. Don't think about it. Put it on and that's it. Then after I have the lines on, then I just cure this under my UV lamp. And we're going to top coat this, and that's it for this particular nail. At the last minute, I decided that I wanted to add some rhinestones to a few of the fingers. So I have these little mermaid looking rhinestones here. I'm going to do this off camera because I know that this video is a bit long. And then I did add the Starbucks charm onto the nail. And here is how the nails turned out. I absolutely loved how delicious and beautiful these nails turned out, inspired by the one and only James Charles. Here is a final look at all of the products that I used in this video to create this nail set. Thank you guys for watching my video. I really appreciate it. I will see you in the next one.